Welcome to my channel Moto Active. 2022 Triumph Tiger Sport 660 Review. 18 quick facts for Sport Plus Touring. Adventure style with a focus on sport touring is carried over to the mid-range category. That's the goal of the new Triumph Tiger Sport 660-2022. With the same engine as the Trident 660, the Tiger Sport 660 has a longer suspension, wider bars and greater weight. Tank, an upper fairing to take advantage of long-range adventures. Oh, and the Tiger Sport 660 makes for a great commuter during the week, so what we have is an all-in-one handy. Let's see how this new Tiger Cub purrs. The dimensions of the road tires signify Triumph's intentions with the Tiger Sport 660. 17-inch front and rear wheels mean this Tiger is unlikely to stray far from regular dirt roads. The paws can get dusty, but you won't ride anything rough without a bigger front hoop. The extended suspension travel gives the Triumph Tiger Sport 660-2022 cushioning from damaged urban roads, without excluding most riders. However, since the Sport 660 won't fly over off-road obstacles, it doesn't have a true ADV ride. That provides some relief in terms of seat height. At 32.8 inches, that's the same height as the Honda CB500X. Nearly 6 inches of wheel travel, front and rear, provides plenty of room for the suspension to absorb the bumps of worn city roads and freeway expansion joints. The Showa's non-adjustable suspension is very credible in a variety of environments. Triumph skillfully tuned the 41mm inverted fork and linkage-assisted shock to perform well in canyons, around town, and drone on the freeway. The only adjustment you can make is the spring preload shock to accommodate luggage and/or passengers. Even though I'm an outlier at 115 pounds, I only feel limited in the most bumpy corners when I bounce off a bit. With a flat torque curve, the Tiger Sport 660 has plenty of traction wherever you need it. At idle, the engine can pull second or third gear from the stop position without flinching. I came across this a few times after neglecting to swipe down. Passing at freeway speed doesn't require lowering the 6-speed transmission. The Tiger Sport 660 also has a slip and assist clutch which keeps clutch pulls light and helps prevent rear wheel tumbling if you downshift too aggressively. The triple makes 80 horsepower at 10,250 revolutions per minute, and is smooth from the ground up. The inline 3 is fun to ride without a hitch anywhere in the power band. It's easy to go faster than the allowable limit when acceleration is given with less resistance. The free revving bike feels like it has a capacity of over 659 cc, and is a lot of fun to ride. On long highway drones, my throttle hand is a bit tingling. The triple can get a little crowded at speeds of around 80 miles per hour or so for a few hours, and there's no cruise control, an odd oversight on a motorcycle aimed at the sport touring crowd. Keeping the electronics basic, the Tiger Sport 660 has 2 ride modes and switchable traction control to cover essential driving safety. You don't need complicated electronics to have fun on 2 wheels, although we appreciate the option to switch from everyday street mode to rain mode with reduced power and torque when conditions get slippery. Likewise, being able to turn off traction control if you're down a well-maintained dirt road is much appreciated. There's plenty of info about the bright, customizable dual-screen TFT dashboard. The content of the half-moon-shaped top screen is fairly fixed, especially given the speed, lap count, and gear position. The bottom square screen runs you through tray information, as the menu describes, from coolant temperature to fuel consumption data. It takes a few minutes to understand the process, although once you do, the process is intuitive. The bottom screen handles 2 driving modes: traction control, screen brightness, shift light and other settings. There's one odd twist. If you want to see what time it is, you go to the gear position tray. There are plenty of cornering permits for sporty canyon tours. The footrest is high enough for enthusiastic cornering, even in tight conditions. Tiger Sport 660 feels quite comfortable because it is willing to lean into the corner. The high-mileage, weather-friendly Michelin Road 5 Sport Touring tires grip the road confidently and inspire confidence in all conditions. While Southern California didn't give us wet weather in our testing, we did cover adventure-worthy disintegrating pavement, as well as freshly paved canyon asphalt. The Road 5S felt safe on both surfaces, never causing me to roll back the throttle due to unsafe feedback. The Tiger Sport 660's 310mm front discs allow you to fully ride, even with simple 2-piston Nissan calipers, at least one ride. Initial engagement on the 5-position adjustable lever is soft, transitioning to a powerful linear force. The deceleration fits perfectly with the Sport 660's capabilities. Although the rear brake feels comfortable when activated, the pedals are still in and slippery.